Hello, race fans, and welcome back to the IROC series presented by More Freedom Trucking. Today we have traveled to the Nashville Super Speedway for IROC Nashville. This is going to be the halfway point in the IROC series Season 2's schedule as we hit race number 4 here. And let's go through those points right now. Your points leader will be the 96 of Nico 2588. And second will be the 25 of JTM 2588. Third will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Fourth will be the 777 of Seabass. Fifth will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. Sixth will be the 07 of Douchebaggin. Seventh will be the 72 of Duchess. Eighth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Ninth will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. 10th will be the 8 of Moon Bunny. 11th will be the 660 of Garrett Miller. 12th will be the number 1 of Jamal Jackson, and rounding out your field right now will be the 69 of Arco Creates. So that is your points right now for the IROC series presented by More Freedom Trucking. The crowd looks like it's already filing in. They're going to get these cars all dialed. No, they're already dialed in. They're just going to be testing them a little bit here, and we're going to get underway. So let's go racing. Let's go through your starting lineup today for this IROC series race. Starting on the pole will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts, and on her outside, the 660 of Garrett Miller. Starting third will be the 13 of King of the Aces, and on his outside, the 96 of Nico. Starting fifth will be the 80 of Hog Eric, and on his outside, the 72 of Duchess. Starting seventh will be the 8 of Moon Bunny, and on her outside, the 07 of Douchebaggins. Starting ninth will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games, and on her outside, the 777 of Seabass. Starting 11th will be the 1 of Jamal Jackson, and on his outside, the 25 of JTM. And in the last row, shotgun on the field is the 69 of Arco Creates, as that 420 at Queen of Hearts brings us down to take this green flag, and we are underway here at Nashville. Down into turn 1 they go. That 420 on the bottom, the 660 right there above him, the 13, making it 3 wide right now. With the 80, the 96, the 660, we're battling it out right now for the top position. Here comes that 13 of King of the Aces. The 660 of Garrett Miller, that 13. We're going to see what they do as the race goes on. Looks like the leader on lap number 1 will be the 420 of Queen of Hearts. Let's bring up your timing and scoring. As always, the top 10 will be on the left. Your favorite driver scrolling across the top. Right now, back behind this battle for first place is the battle for the third place with the 96 of Nico, the 13 of King of the Aces, and that 80 of Hog Eric. Right now, that 96 of Nico has third place. The 80 of Hog Eric dropping it way down inside right now as he slides into that side of that 72 of Duchess right there. Almost disaster on the track for the 80 and the 72 as they are just battling it out here at the Nashville Super Speedway. So used to saying Pocono from last week that I almost said Pocono. I was like, well, we're not at Pocono. As that 96 of Nico around the outside right now, the 13 of King of the Aces. So King is back to fourth position. That 96 has taken away that spot from the 13 of King of the Aces. The 1 of Jamal Jackson working on the outside right now, that 13 of King of the Aces. 420 of Queen of Hearts still your leader right now with that 660 of Garrett Miller right behind her. Coda again battling with the 1 of Jamal Jackson. That 80 of Hog Eric slid back a couple spots after he almost got into it with the 72 of Duchess. Duchess and Moon Bunny battling out right now with their other teammate, the 07 of DB right behind them. 25 of JTM trying to move up in this field as he's running second in points. Wants to get up there and battle for the lead as the 96 of Nico is just chilling right now in the third position. Checking in on your leader, that 420 at Queen of Hearts. She has got about 0.2 of a second right now over the 660 of Garrett Miller. Starting to line up single file here at Nashville as the 13 of King of the Ace is still battling it out right now with the 1 of Jamal Jackson. Here comes that 80 of Hog Eric now trying to get into the mix. Eric trying to take away the 4th or the 5th position right now as the 1 of Jamal Jackson now will take the 4th position away from the 13 of King of the Aces as the 72 is coming to battle alongside the number 80 and the 13 right here. Running order still at the front, still going to be that 420 at Queen of Hearts. She is still leading the way as the 660 of Garrett Miller right behind her. The 80 of Hog Eric trying to battle on the outside right now. Moon Bunny has to slow up a little bit for her teammate, the 72 of Duchess, as Duchess had to get into the brakes or she was going to rear in that 13 of King of the Aces. Moon Bunny way up high through 3 and 4. Not sure what she's doing. She's going to fall back a little bit right here. Back to the 07 of DB. DB going to try to get underneath his teammate, that 8 of Moon Bunny right now. As the 13 is just battling hard right here on the inside. He is actually able to keep that position from the 80 of Hog Eric as of right now. Eric's still on the outside. JTM coming up to make a play on the 72 of Duchess. Your later still that 660 or the 420 at Queen of Hearts. JTM thinking about making it 3 wide into the turn. He's right there to the back bumper of that 80 of Hog Eric. He is getting desperate to try to get around that 72 of Duchess. Here comes the 8 of Moon Bunny as she's trying to work around the 8 or the 72 of Duchess. Eric keeps that position on the 72. The 25 of JTM working to the high side right now on the 72 of Duchess. Moon Bunny kind of in the middle right here as we come down into 1. So JTM working to the outside right now on the 72. High line just a little bit better right here right now at Nashville. Not the usual story as it's usually the low line, but definitely the high line for these drivers right here today as JTM works to the outside and around the 72 of Duchess. Check back up here on your leaders. As we come up on the halfway point in this race, you're at the 420 at Queen of Hearts, still going to be your leader. She is currently running the 9th in points right now with 305, and she is about 109 behind the leader, the 96 of Nico, as she leads halfway here. As being the leader at halfway and going to be leading the most laps, the 420 at Queen of Hearts is going to get those 20 bonus points. But with the 96 of Nico hanging out in the 3rd position right now, that might keep him in the points lead, but that's definitely going to help this 420 at Queen of Hearts as she moves towards the front of the points with only 4 races left here in the IROC Series Season 2 schedule. Back behind these drivers, it is all single file action right now here at Nashville as the 25 of JTM now was finally able to get around the 72 of Duchess as the 8 and the 07 working together right now down the backstretch. Currently residing in the last position, unfortunately, is going to be the 777 of Seabass. Not having a great year this year in the More Freedom Series or the IROC Series, so hopefully he gets starts doing a little bit better. I mean, he is 4th in points in the IROC Series, but last few races More Freedom, he's just had a rough go. With just a couple laps here to go at the Nashville Super Speedway, that 660 of Garrett Miller has made his way to really the back bumper of the 420 at Queen of Hearts. He is trying to be a spoiler today as Queen has led every single lap here at Nashville. Unfortunately for that 660, Queen is just a little bit better through the turn than he is, and that 96 of Nico has only been able, this is the farthest he's been able to close in, is to 0.4 of a second. as we come down to take the white flag here at Nashville. One more lap for the 420 at Queen of Hearts, having led so far flag to flag as she goes down into turn 1. 660 of Garrett Miller, if he's got anything, it's going to be here on the backstretch and into turn 3 and 4. But I'm not sure he has anything for that 420 at Queen of Hearts here today, as she is going to lead flag to flag here at Nashville, and she is going to pull out her first win of the season in the More Freedom, or the IROC series presented by More Freedom Trucking. So flag to flag winner today here at Nashville for that 420 at Queen of Hearts. Let's go through your finishing order. Again, your winner is going to be the 420 at Queen of Hearts. Second will be the 660 of Garrett Miller. Third will be the 96 of Nico. Fourth will be the 1 of Jamal Jackson. Fifth will be the 13 of King of the Aces. Sixth will be the 80 of Hog Eric. Seventh will be the 25 of JTM. Eighth will be the 72 of Duchess. Ninth will be the 8 of Moon Bunny. 10th will be the 07 of Douchebaggins. 11th will be the 69 of Arco Creates. 12th will be the 3 of Geek Girl Games. And rounding out your field will be the 777 of Seabass. So our next race will be on July 24th for IROC Las Vegas. Should be I'm hoping for an interesting race that week. It is a little bit of more of a super speed, or not a super speedway, but a higher speedway and everything. So it's hopefully a super exciting race for Las Vegas. We'll check out your points right here. We'll see who is leading the points. We'll see if Nico retains his points lead, or if the 420 at Queen of Hearts is able to make that jump up to the points, the top of the points, but we'll see what that looks like right here. And again, congratulations today to that 420 at Queen of Hearts. She had an awesome drive underneath her and just was able to power to the front. I mean, she was on the pole, but she was able to power away from the rest of the field. And in the end, she was just too much for that 660 of Garrett Miller, and she is going to be your winner today for IROC Nashville. So until Friday in the More Freedom series, take care.